Bum,
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 bum.
bum, bum.
Da,
Bun,
da,
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 I think
da.
that's all we
No,
can do.
okay,
I think
okay.
any further than
That's
that,
it.
we'd get lawyers on our asses, and I can't afford it. I can't afford it.
Oh, welcome back, you beautiful bastard. Welcome back. Episode 25.
Yes.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. And it took a special something to get us out of hibernation, to get us out here on these mics.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
The winter.
realness is back. The realness is back. Winter is here. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. It's been a few months since we've been gone, but Game of Thrones season 7 episode 1 was fucking lit. Lit. Holy shit. I guess disclaimer for anyone who's listening to this, this is pretty much an instant reaction to episode 7 or season 7
Season 7, episode 1.
1.
And we're doing
And
this, like, what, 20 minutes after the episode aired. Like,
yeah.
the amount of time it took us to get on here.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it, then come back. If you have seen it, if we sound like idiots, it's probably because we just haven't had a chance to really process everything.
And also because we are, but, you know.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess just jumping right into it, man. The feast at House
The
Frey.
cold open?
The cold open.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
So what's his face? The old guy's name. I do forget his name.
Walter Frey.
Yeah, Walter Frey. All right. So, when he was giving his toast, I was like, man, we've been here before.
Right.
I was like, we've been here before, and I know your ass was toast last season. What the fuck is going on? Like, I'm tripping out and shit.
It definitely threw me off.
Yeah, and I thought it was like, oh, okay, maybe they're like jumping back to like before shit went down.
Right.
But the moment, like, he was off, he was a little off, and then the moment, like, he pretty much, makes a toast, and he doesn't drink, I was like, poison. That's poison.
Oh, dude.
That's poison.
Yeah, there were more people here in my house watching it with me, so we caught on quicker than that, you know what I mean? We're like, dude, it's not him, you know what I mean? Like, it's Arya, period. It's Arya. Yeah,
there was no surprise there. Once everybody started drinking, he kind of had this look on his face of like, gotcha, bitches.
Right,
gotcha.
right.
I gotcha. Yeah, because that speech went from like, oh, you guys are heroes, and you guys are awesome, to y'all killed pregnant women. Y'all suck. Y'all some shit.
Yeah, y'all some pieces of shit, man.
Shit, yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all my family.
Fuck y'all.
I love y'all pieces of shit.
Fuck y'all. Then Arya takes off her mask and is like, all right, cool.
Bro,
the North remembers.
So many amazing quotes in this season.
The North remembers. One episode, man, just so many good quotes. But yeah, the North remembers. It's gonna be the title of this episode. It's fucking wild.
The
man.
North came.
No, winter came for House Frey.
Winter came. Oh man.
Yeah, winter came for House Frey. I was like, damn, quotes, bars,
right?
Bars.
Bars on bars.
Yo,
yeah, no shit, man.
Yeah, so it's definitely a great way to kind of set the tone for this season. Pretty much, expect the same. Expect fucking twists left and right. Expect a bunch of people dying. Everyone's expendable. Definitely a great start.
Oh yeah. We're on the right track. I was pleased with the way they did it, where we saw everybody. We didn't wait for anyone for episode 2. Everyone was shown this episode. Can you think of anyone that didn't come up? I sure as hell can't. I have no idea.
I can't. There's probably a few. Oh well, Gendry.
We're not gonna get into that, bro.
You mean
we're not doing
king?
that to Gendry, man.
The true king.
The true king, yeah.
The true king.
Yep.
I can't think really of anyone who wasn't shown. No.
Right? I feel like it hit all bases.
It was pretty inclusive. Yeah, I think it did a pretty good job. Or at least people were shown even as a secondary character. Like the Mountain, for example, really didn't do much other than that one thing. But we'll get into that in a bit.
Right.
Yeah, so we go from the cold open. Obviously, we go into the title music that we did such a beautiful rendition of to start the show, and we immediately jump to the Night King. The
Oh
night
man,
the Night King and his
man.
legion.
Ooh, his legion of undead and three undead giants. Three.
A
One, two,
part
three.
a part of me was like, is that 1-1? That was his name, right?
That was
1-1.
1-1. Yeah.
Was it 1-1?
It was 1-1. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, bro. He went down at
oh,
Hardhome. At
oh
Hardhome?
no, oh no,
Hardhome?
oh
At home?
no, oh no, no! Don't do this! Don't do this! No, I can't lose him like this. I just got over it. I
Yeah.
just got over it. God damn.
Yeah.
I will say this is probably the only negative, to me, the only negative part of this first episode is it's still more like it's the last season, right? And I know it's split to
Yeah.
two, but I want a little more.
I
I
know.
get it. I get it. Yeah, they're still trying to build up the illusion. There's giant smoke screen, but at a certain point, something, man. Like this is kind of getting annoying. Like I want to see. I want them to take the opportunity in this season to tell me what they're all about, right? Like I just like how the show across all the different houses, it's never been one's good, one's bad,
Right.
right? There's definitely a perspective to them, and I want to see that, but it's just been jerked around a little too long.
Sure. We just didn't have enough time, man. We needed about 7 more seasons to get the full effect here, man. I mean, I I gotta tell you, yeah, I see where you're coming from, but I'm completely distracted by the costume work this season. Bro, everyone looks amazing.
Yeah.
Did you pay like what's his name? The I, the Greyjoy, Arion or Ion?
What about him?
Ion
Oh,
Greyjoy? Bro, he's straight up pirate
oh yeah,
attire.
yeah. He was wearing pirate attire. Yeah, he's
He
got the
looks
big
dope, man.
flared shirt.
He looked dope. I'm like, yo, where's my my Game of Thrones at sea, like pirate Game of Thrones? Like I'm ready for that. That's the spin-off I need.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag 2.
Yeah,
Fucking.
man. Seriously, I'm like, yo, this is dope, bro. Best part for me, overall, by far.
Well, I guess bring it back since we want to approach this chronologically. Yeah, so we had the
Yeah.
Night King, we had his Legion. They're obviously making their way to the wall, where we just so happen to find legless Bran
Brand.
Stark,
He ain't
legless
legless. They just
legless
don't work, man. Some
legless
respect. Fuck.
Three-eyed Raven, legless Bran. I'm just
God
saying.
damn.
Um, again, also very very small. I get it. You know, they're trying to cram in a ridiculous amount of people into one episode just to kind of be like, hey, this is where they've been. But I guess really not much in terms of building his story, other than he's made it back to Castle Black.
Sure.
I don't know
Sure.
if you think that there's anything else that really
I
comes out of
mean,
the.
what else is there to say? You know what I mean? Like, okay, he made it to the wall. Your brother ain't here anymore, so now you gotta go get your brother. Like, I just want to see the stars come back together. And he's at the wall. I don't know what's his what's he doing? You know what I mean? Like, where is he going from here? What is he doing at the wall? He was at the wall to find his brother, right?
Yep,
Okay. So his brother's not there, which means he's going south towards home.
I
Um,
guess. I guess
right.
his story's been interesting too, in the sense that like I put him in the same bucket as like the Night King. Like
Hmm.
it's just small little like he's clearly a very important character and he's gonna play a very important role. Right? They wouldn't make him the three-eyed raven and all that shit if he
Right.
didn't play a significant role, but it's still
His role, well, let me ask you, his role, right? In
yeah.
your opinion, what is his role? In mine, it's he's there to fight the walkers, right? What better place to fight the walkers than at the wall to be the, like the front line as the three-eyed raven. I can
I
see it
guess.
going one of two ways. I can see him being there at the wall, or I could see it him going back to John, joining up there and playing a larger role in another battle. So I'm not sure. I'm just not exactly sure where it's going.
Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully he'll get to next. Oh, I guess his purpose is to destroy Hodor's life. That's
a little bitter, right?
Yeah,
you still got that chip. That chip is right on your shoulder,
angry,
huh?
man. Fuck that. Hodor's out here living a fucking infinity loop of his life, dog.
No shit, right?
Yo.
Real talk.
Damn you, legless. God. But yeah. He still can't walk. Motherfucker.
Yeah, but he will fly.
Yeah, whatever.
But he will fly. Legit, he's got to fly a dragon. Like, what else is he there for? He needs to fly a dragon.
I hate him. I hate him. Someone I don't hate, though, John. So then we cut to John.
Oh, man.
And with the rest of the North pretty much picking up where they left off. King of the North.
King of the North. King of the North.
So John has come up with a plan. I don't know how much time is between King of the North and his plan, but I mean, if he put this together very quickly, then I guess kudos to him. Couple things. We got to look for dragon glass. We're going to have women need to fight alongside the men, which some people did not take very kindly to.
They didn't really put up much of a fight about it.
Well, after the fact. Yeah, one guy was vocal, like, oh, you don't want me to put a sword in my granddaughter's hands?
You got to shut the fuck up real quick,
he's
man.
Like, look, bitch. Look, bitch. They are coming.
Yo, that little girl gets more respect than any man on that show.
Oh,
that little girl is a
what's
boss.
Her face? What's her name?
Dude, don't do this to me. Don't make me do that.
I don't know her name. I don't know.
I
don't know. Oh shit, we're terrible fans. We're the worst fans ever. Look it up. I'll keep talking. Look it up.
I'm looking it up at this point.
Yeah, but seriously, she's such an awesome character, and I actually feel kind of bad that I don't know her character's name, because she actually plays I think she plays a pretty good role. It's just, it's essentially a character that at face value you wouldn't take very seriously, but the way she talks, she's obviously very mature for her age. I thought that was awesome. And then,
it's Lyanna Mormont.
Yes,
Lyanna Mormont.
Shout out to you.
Word.
Young savage.
Savage.
Yo, she's a young savage. Yo, she would fucking kill that old dude. She'd kill him right there.
Oh yeah.
Right there. Yo, fucking just, yeah.
She's like, I start my training tomorrow. How about you? like, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good?
Bro, the whole Sansa thing, right? Well, I don't know. I know it's meant to make people nervous. I'm not nervous. I feel like the Starks are the most family oriented.
Before we get into that, last thing, the Free Folk. So they'll be taking up Castle Black and protecting the wall. So just for the sake of being complete.
Right. Yeah.
Right,
and they definitely they belong there. I mean, they're like, yo, I love what did he say? He said, I guess we're the what is it? The wall. What is it?
You got this.
Dog, just fucking say it.
No, you got it. Come on. You got it. Come on. You got this.
They're the ones protecting the fucking wall. What are they?
What are they called? What are they called though?
No, man. I don't know. This sucks.
Come on. You got this.
Fuck off. Shits, man. Fuck.
I want everyone to just feel your pain. I just want everyone to feel your pain right now.
Jesus.
Yeah. Something
they take
dark,
the black.
Something
they take
dark,
the black.
Something dark. Or if it's
the Night's fucking Watch, man.
Thank you. God, that was
painful, man.
That was very painful.
Holy
wow.
Shit.
Wow, that was bad. Wow, that was bad.
But that's a quote. Perfectly, perfect rendition of the quote.
Let's just sweep that one under the rug and just move on to John and Sansa. So interesting little power struggle that you pointed out, right? And so you think that there isn't going to be an issue between them?
No, I don't. I feel like it's being played up to be more than it actually is.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I feel that the Starks are the most united siblings, and they won't be swayed by you know kind of like this battle for superiority and who's in charge and who's not in charge. I don't feel like they'll be swayed by that. At least I hope they won't.
Okay.
I just like to think they're better than that.
I don't know, man. I would say you have someone who probably, in Sansa, who probably thinks that she should be the heir, especially since she essentially helped win the Battle of the Bastards.
You did.
Right? I don't know, man. I feel like Littlefinger's gonna get to her, like in her head somehow.
If
Littlefinger is smarter than most people give him credit, man.
No, I think we give him just enough credit. Everyone knows how smart he is.
He's a puppet master.
He is, but I feel like he's coming. He's met his match with Sansa. I think Sansa has just been taught by everyone who's done her wrong. You know what I mean? Like she's learned from everyone, and she's learned from him too. I think he's gonna bite it on this one. I do.
But I don't. That doesn't necessarily mean that he won't put a wedge between them two. Like,
sure.
She could outsmart him, but it doesn't mean that she can't be influenced in a way where ultimately, she ends up winning, but kind of fucks Jon in the long run. Also, we've already planted the seeds of this whole idea of loyalty to who's been with you forever, and that the sins of my fathers isn't necessarily mine.
Word. And you know what? Like neither one of them were wrong in their kind of perception of the situation. Like their individual perspectives were right in their own way. You know what I mean? Like I understand where Sansa was coming from. I understand where Jon is coming from. She's she's the strong one. Like she's the one who's like, we need to be like tough. And he's like, I'm trying to keep the little bit of humanity I have left from coming back from the fucking dead.
but that idea though, that the fact that I still feel like that idea is going to play out where she's talking about all these people here are loyal to us and no one here has betrayed us other than the parents of those two children
who are dead, who were slain.
Exactly, right? But again, she doesn't care about that. She cares about those who support her now. And Jon's perspective is completely different, where it's like that doesn't matter.
Mind you, that boy was named after Ned. His name was Ned.
No, was he?
Yeah, the boy's name was Ned.
Didn't even make that connection.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that idea is still gonna create a schism. I just feel like it's like that just seed being planted. Like from her not trying to undermine him purposely, but still undermining him, and then them essentially having a spat in front of everyone. And I guarantee you, everyone's in the moment about we're the North, King of the North.
Right.
At a certain point, once shit really starts to go down, I can easily see Sansa being like to the group that was that would have received those castles, right?
Right, I'm the true heir. And
I'm the true. Yeah, I mean, those seeds you can take it anyway. I mean, it's obviously way too early to make that distinction or to make that conclusion. But I don't know, man. I don't know. And then she's taking low blows, calling him Joffrey.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, I. But before that, right? Like when I just want to stop where he actually has the kids from those two houses plead their allegiance to him, right?
Yeah.
You see, you have little Mormont, the girl, and you have these two kids, Ned, and I forget the girl's name, and the houses that they're from. But you see how, like, he's building this small empire up again from start, where he has people who are on his side who are they're kids. You know what I mean? But if he can do this, where he is the king, and you have these people around you who are growing up with you being the king, that's how like you start a new legacy. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I see it. I see what he's doing, and I like it. Like I'm like, damn, this is like a new start. You know what I mean? Like a brand new book.
Or do you? I mean, this is just being a dick. Do you think it's also the fact that he knows children are impressionable?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. No, and I feel like that's the direction that it's going.
Okay.
And I agree with it 100%. It's like they're impressionable. He can, and John is, I mean, of all things, John is a pretty good person and good moral judgment. You know what I mean? To an extent, he has his flaws, which Sansa points out all the fucking time, right? But I like where he stands. He's his father or Ned or whatever you want Ned to be to him right now. He's what Ned wanted to be or what Ned pretended to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Ned, he had his faults and people didn't actually call him out on those. And you know, by the time we saw him as an adult, he was different than when he was a kid. Um, but that's what John knows him as. John knows his dad as this like righteous, um, honorable, humble human being who, you know, carries out his own punishments and all this shit. So I don't know, man. I agree with John on the decision, and I think it'll pay off. I don't know.
Okay. I I I can't disagree. To put it that way. Just from what we've seen so far, I can't disagree.
Right. Yeah. I'm right, you're wrong. Perfect.
I did find it interesting though that Sansa pointed out that she learned a lot from Cersei.
Yeah.
I thought that was very interesting. It was a very interesting line to drop, and I wonder if that ties into just her general demeanor, because she does remind me a little bit like Cersei, or she reminds me a bit of Cersei.
Yeah.
In the
Okay.
sense that she's starting to become a lot more, am I don't know, ambivalent. Would ambivalent be the right word? Like, just doesn't give a shit.
No, I think she gives many shits.
No,
I
doesn't give a shit about like. I feel like she doesn't give a shit though. Like, I feel like it's just she just wants to be done with it. I don't think it's a matter of like she's like. I think they're both driven by family, right?
sure.
Sansa, obviously her existing family, and Cersei, her no longer dead children and
Oh yeah.
incest brother family.
Sure.
Um, but I feel like there's only just a small degree between one and the other. One has a living family, the other one doesn't. I feel like if Sansa, lost her family, she wouldn't be all that much different. She'd be pretty ruthless and cold-hearted. Like in
Absolutely.
general, her general demeanor reminds me a lot of an early Cersei. That's, I guess, the point I'm trying to get across is that she doesn't seem like she gives a shit other than her family, and that's it. Like, she doesn't. I don't think she cares. I think she cares about the other houses, but as long as they stay loyal to her family and help protect her family.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And she's definitely very vengeful.
Oh yeah.
And if she's vengeful now, I can only imagine how bad it would be if she had no family.
Well, yeah. I mean, see what she did to Ramsay.
Dude. Yeah. Yeah. That's some dark shit. Some real dark shit.
Oh yeah, she's a little fucked in the head. But I
Uh
mean, he did kind of rape her.
Raper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just yeah. Eh, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense at that point.
Right. So I I I can see how helpful she'll be, and she said something to John where it was like, would it really be so bad if you were to take my advice? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's gonna play a role. That's foreshadowing for later on because she had a huge role to play in the Battle of the Bastards, man. She's the reason they won that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that she's holding some resentment for not getting any kind of recognition for that.
Sure. No, and I know what you mean. But that's the thing. I don't feel like she's gonna turn on her brother. I just don't see it happening. It better not. I'll be upset. It just seems so predictable to me, like that's the way it's going. I just rather it not be the case. That's just me, though.
I feel like certain things are just gonna be predictable, though.
Sure, sure. But
And
we're going down to the wire. I don't want it
yeah,
to be.
yeah. At a certain point, I just feel like like you said, right? It's gonna be more time constraints, more
Right,
so than anything else.
right. Yeah. What came after that chronologically?
Cersei and Jaime. They had
Ah,
their decision. So you can tell how like it's always kind of following a character, right? So it's like
yeah.
yeah, it's just slowly it kind of builds off whoever they were talking about before, or at least it seems like it. So yeah, Cersei and Jaime and their discussion about being surrounded by traitors and their enemies on every front, and this idea where Cersei feels I would say she's still a little delusional in a sense. She's like, I rule the 7 kingdoms, and then
He's
Jamie's
like, yeah, more like 3, dude.
well,
Chill
more
the
like,
fuck out.
yeah, bro. Like, I don't know where the fuck you've been, but like 3 at most.
Right.
At most,
Yeah, on a good day.
On a good day, right? And I don't know. I these two, their relationship is pretty much non-existent at this point.
Oh, lovebirds? Yeah. I don't know. See, what was the prophecy? And I always forget the prophecy. Was the prophecy that the brother will kill the sister, or that they would die together? That if one died, the other one would die also.
Crap, I don't remember that off the top of my head. We probably have to look into it.
It's tough to recall exactly what the prophecy was.
I think everyone feels that Jaime's gonna kill Cersei.
Like, I'm sorry, the prophecy was that she would die by the hands of her little brother. And it was always this assumption that she would die by a little brother, as in, like, Tyrion. But I think it's Jaime, man. She was born first.
I think everybody feels that it's going to be Jaime because that's what would make most sense.
Right.
I think the story arc in terms of getting not redemption, but vengeance for Tyrion was with his dad. I think that arc ended. I don't think he needs any more vengeance at this point. I think he's just fulfilling what he feels is his purpose. He's finding value in his own life.
Exactly. That's a better point to make. That he's finding value in his own life.
Yeah.
That he now feels that he has a place. That his time hasn't been wasted. That he has a purpose.
Exactly. So I can definitely see Jaime easily being the one to kill her, especially with her reluctance to want to talk about their son's suicide.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, she was just like, I think he's already bitter and resentful towards her, right? And then on top of the fact that he's clearly grieving, like, even though he doesn't show and he's not bawling his eyes out, he's clearly grieving over the fact that he literally just lost a son that he can't accept it as a son either, right? He's had to
He's had to ball that up for years and years, his whole life,
and now
he lost them.
Yeah, now he lost him, and he gets no closure. So he never got to treat him like a son.
Right.
Never got to show him the love like a father.
Right.
And now that he's gone, he can't even talk about what he's going through. That's going to build that resentment, in my opinion, that's going to lead to him wanting to at least betray Cersei or be the one who I guess he lives up to his name, or would create a new name, Queenslayer. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. I feel as though when they had that conversation, they were talking, and she's like, what do you feel? And she asked him, what was the first question that she asked him? Are you mad at me? He said, mad? No, not mad. She says, are you afraid of me? He's like, should I be? I don't feel like he's either one of those, but he is resentful. You know what I mean? He's angry. He feeling a type of way right now.
Oh, yeah.
A certain type of way right now.
He's in his feelings. He's definitely in his feelings.
Right.
So from there, they pretty much they start talking about the Greyjoys coming to go visit Cersei, and essentially the quote was, they're coming to King's Landing for a queen. So, following that train of thought, what's his face, the new leader of the Greyjoys, decides to propose to Cersei.
Yeah.
Out of left field. Bold.
Aeron Greyjoy, something like that.
Yeah, Aeron Greyjoy, whatever his name is.
Greyjoy.
I don't think Greyjoy, Poopjoy, Dickless Joy. I don't really care for his character, honestly. Sure. I don't give a shit about him at all. Sure. And I kind of hope he fails in his quest to find Cersei a priceless gift. I hope it literally just, he leaves to go get the gift and gets torched by dragons.
I love the way he was dressed, man. I'm stuck on it.
Oh,
that dude's outfit was
fresh to death.
Yeah. I wish he was bald so that I could cosplay as him, and it would like actually make sense.
Yeah, but you're still fat.
But I'm still fat and bald.
So no, it wouldn't work. But yeah, he was just pretty lit. It was nice. It was nice.
Right?
But you know what wasn't nice?
Huh.
Sam's time at the was it the Citadel?
Damn, bro, yo, shit for Sam sucks, man.
Yo, why that montage of brown liquids
and chunks?
Yo, It was poop, like pail of poop, jump
Bro,
out the poop, clean the poop, feed them shit that looks like poop.
bro.
Yo, the quick cuts. It's just one after the other. I'm just like, dude, like, oh god, it's like this. It's literally the same. It's the same consistency. Like these people aren't digesting anything. It was so bad. It was so,
Yeah.
like they're feeding them shit. They're literally feeding them shit.
They're... No wonder they keep shitting, man.
Yeah, right. Oh god, that was terrible.
Yeah.
It was nice to see that. Well, it was nice to see that. He's making he's not making any progress, but they accepted him as going through the program to become a maester.
Sure.
But it sounds like every other apprenticeship during that time, where you pretty much do shit work and then you'll do some limited research like he was doing with the Grand Maester. And even though he believed him, he still pretty much was like, yeah, but shut the fuck up and keep doing your shit.
Yeah, and this whole time period, I'm like, we don't have time for him to become a maester. Even before, like when last season was over, I'm like, dude, we gotta go, man. Like we gotta get shit done. He ain't got time to become a maester to learn all this shit. He's gotta find whatever book he's gotta find and go back, you know?
Oh yeah. He needs to make moves ASAP.
Yeah. So,
But
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Again, that's another storyline that I feel is going to become so rushed. I feel like it's one day he's just going to show up and be like, guys. Well, he kind of already alluded to that, right? They found a mountain of dragon glass, right?
Right.
He's just going to show up out of nowhere, guys. I found this fucking awesome like mountain and shit. It's just like that's convenient.
Yeah. Yeah. Not only is that convenient, but like honestly though, why did no one think to go to to the original home of the Targaryens to find dragonglass?
I don't know.
Did nobody think of this? I'm just like, guys.
It's one of those things where you kind of just need to suspend your disbelief, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of insane, but oh well. He snuck next to the Grand Maester's bed, stole his keys. Ooh, fucking Sam the badass. And
was it the Grand Maester's bed? I just thought it was a random maester.
I thought it was the Grand Maester's bed. Because he would have access to those restricted books, right? That's what makes sense to me.
There was another maester, like the one who actually walked in there wasn't the Grand Maester. It wasn't the one that he was talking to that was cutting open another maester. So I think it's just because he said to himself, he was like, maester? "Oh, you don't have to." He said, that area is for maesters. Are you a maester, Sam?"
I guess yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a different maester. But I think it would make more sense if he like defied the guy who told him, "I believe you, but suck a dick."
Yeah. But you could see where he's coming from, though, right? Because the maesters, they're scholars, is what they are.
I don't blame the Grand Maester. Like the Grand Maester's right from his perspective, right? The way that they operate, it's all scientific theory to some extent, right? As limited as their knowledge is, and Sam's just showing up like, "Hey, bro, I don't really got time to prove it to you. You got to take my word for it. I need access to these books, right?"
Yeah. Like, dude, we ain't got no time. He's like, bro, I've heard this shit my whole life.
I've seen some shit. I've seen some shit. Yeah, he pretty much told that. Yeah, this is the first time someone's approached me with a fucking giant story about the world ending.
Right.
And he's just like,
and we're still here, and we're still getting old as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, man.
And we still shit in these pans.
Yeah.
God. Right? Oh God.
Nasty, man. Why do they live like that? Well, it wasn't just the maces he was cleaning up after. He was cleaning up after the, I guess, the sick in there too, right?
Oh God, that can't be good for you. There's no way anything good comes out of that. Oh God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Blah.
Just rotten, man. I'm like,
that shit was so soupy. Like, they pissed? It's just so soupy. Like, that's just what bothers me so much. It's like there's some serious dehydration. Like, it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah. No, tough times fell on Sam, bro.
Yo, tough times indeed. Tough times indeed. I wonder what his relationship is going to become with his wife and kid. Because I have a feeling that she's supportive. But I don't know if like you think they'd ever get into a little bit more into their relationship, or you think it's too short of a time where they're just going to focus on him trying to be that catalyst to find the dragon glass?
I don't
Or
know,
would you even
man.
care? Or would you even care to know that story?
I don't care for anything other than how to kill the White Walkers. And another thing that's been speculated before was that where the Grand Macers are, where Sam is right now, they hold the evidence to the lineage of Jon Snow.
Wait, run that by me again.
So it's speculated that where Sam is right now is where
Hmm.
they keep all the records of everything, you know? And it's speculated that the records of Jon Snow's actual lineage and the lineage of all the people of the Seven Kingdoms and beyond that are in this
Contains.
place.
Interesting.
So it is possible that that the proof necessary for Jon Snow to be a legitimate Stark slash Targaryen more than Stark, right? Because his father was Targaryen, so he'd be full blown Targaryen.
Hmm.
Would be there, but that's as much as I know, and I would like for that to be the case.
So which story? Which okay? So we're almost at a fork in the road, right? So essentially, we're leading up to Sam's gonna find something important.
Yeah,
Would
and
you rather?
he
Would you,
found something important already, but I
ready?
feel like there's something more.
Okay. Which path would? Okay, you're at the fork in the road, and you're in one of those games where you choose your quest, right? You choose your journey. It's like the old Goosebump books. Remember when you could choose, oh, jump the page, whatever. Terrible reference, but still. So, would you rather have him communicate John's origin, or would you rather have him communicate the Dragon Glass? What do you think would result in a better story?
John's origin.
Yeah, because it shakes everything. Like the
Oh yeah,
Dragon Glass stuff, it just kind of continues what we see now, but the his origins completely. I mean, it just completely. Would it take away from Daenerys's claim to the throne?
that's what I'm saying. That's what would shake everything up, right? Because now
Yeah.
it's like, so
Who
is the male son of um
is the
Target
bastard male son
right,
the true heir or the female? Like, damn. Again,
right, who
deep.
has this legion? She has
Yeah.
an army like ready to go at a moment's notice.
Oh, not even that. I just looked at it as like gender roles and like socio, like maybe I don't know if it's socioeconomic, but or societal roles, right? Because it's like, okay, so if you're a male and you were born in wedlock, you are like the true heir, right? I'm just trying to think like rankings, right? I
Right.
look at it from that perspective, not who has the bigger army, but it's like, okay, then you're a female born to to a married couple. Where does that rank compared to a bastard out of wedlock who has blood? Like like it's just it
Right.
seems there's I don't think it's written down anywhere. You kind of just like, oh, I'm gonna have to figure this one out.
Yeah, it's definitely not written anywhere,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
through blood, blood, blood. All right,
Yeah.
blood.
Like and who actually knows of the lineage? Only one, right? Bran. But Bran can't be like, yeah, well, the reason I know is because, like, duh, I can fucking, mind meld and fucking
And
see
fuck
the
up Hodor.
past.
And fuck up Hodor.
Right.
And fuck up
And
Hodor.
fuck with Hodor.
I'm
Right.
just saying. I'm just saying, bro. Just
Yeah, yeah.
infinite loop. Infinite loop. I'm just saying. Hodor only really lives like 30 years. Like he has a 30-year life, and that's it. So fucked.
Let it go.
So no,
Let
you
it
better
go.
shut up, bitch. um. Yeah. So we'll see. I would agree with you. If that theory does turn out to be true, I'd rather actually see that.
Right. Absolutely.
Um. Because from there we move on to Sansa and Littlefinger having a small conversation as they watch Brienne of Tarth,
Brianna Tarth. Yeah.
yeah, practicing.
Yep.
And I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that scene was a lot more important than I maybe gave it the attention, or I didn't give it the attention it deserved. But I
Oh,
didn't really get much out of it.
really? See, that scene is what led me to my conclusion that Sansa is not going to be swayed by him. She's like, oh,
I
okay, like
guess.
here he comes again. Like I know your game, dude. Like you can't fuck with me. Go fuck with somebody else.
But a lot of people have known that Littlefinger wants something. Like I think
Right.
everybody knows that Littlefinger doesn't act to be altruistic. He's just he's just kind of he's gonna use his little finger and play with your prostate. It just depends on how far in he gets. You
Oh, I
know.
got you. I got you. Love the
So,
analogy. Perfect. That's
yeah.
exactly what I want to envision.
And to me, that's why I didn't get much out of it because I'm like, this is just classic Littlefinger, right? Like, you're not showing me anything new. I know Sansa knows that he's conniving because he's been conniving all of season 6 when
Right.
he was interacting with her. So it's yeah, Brienne kind of confirming it. It's like yeah, whatever.
Right. His name is Little Conniving Finger. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Little prostate finger,
Little prostate finger.
but is what it is. Then we find ourselves in the forest with young Arya, the young
A
savage,
young savage.
the young savage out here on a horseback, running into Ed Sheeran, which fucking threw
Of
me
all
off.
people,
Yeah, of all
right?
fucking people,
Of
Ed
all
Sheeran.
people, I'm
I
like,
was
babe, is that what the fuck is that cheering? She's like, oh, my girl's like, oh yeah, he's he's a
soldier.
He's a soldier, and he wrote a song, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, man.
Like, all right,
okay. Get that Thrones money. Get that Thrones money, Ed. I see you, slime.
Get that Thrones money.
I see you, slime. All right, I see you, slime. I thought it was just a funny little interaction. I think it still just plays into the whole idea that no one takes Arya very seriously, even though she literally is a killer.
Oh yeah, dude, and she's sitting there, and it's tough when you listen to when you watch, and you're like, oh, it's just a girl who's hungry and she's afraid because these guys are her enemy, but they don't know they're her enemy. But she's not none of those things, you know. She's not afraid. She's not hungry. She's not nervous. Like she's like, all right, I just ran into some dudes I got to kill.
You think she ends up killing them? I don't think she ends up killing them.
Well, what I'm saying is when she approached them and she was all timid and shit, she was plotting their demise.
Yes. Until Homeboy was like, oh, I was raised that if you treat strangers with kindness, they'll treat you with kindness back.
Yeah, and yet I don't think that's enough to sway her. I really don't.
I don't think she'll kill them.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's no purpose to it does Arya?
Young Savage is also Young Darkness, bro.
No, but has Young Savage killed for the sake of killing?
Yo,
or has always been for
has
vengeance?
Young Savage killed for the sake of killing?
No. I think isn't it all been vengeance? Like,
hell no.
Where's she killed for the sake of just killing?
Man, I don't know. She was killing for the. Wasn't she killing for the men of the black and white, the House of Black and White?
Yeah, the faceless men.
The faceless men.
I thought they were all part of missions. I guess that's a gray area because I don't look at it like in that sense. There's a purpose to it. There's a purpose to the killing, right? It's she's trying to learn, and then when she's out of that, the purpose is to get vengeance, right? That's what she killed the what's his face, stupid Frey, dumb Frey,
Walder.
Who cares, dumb Frey,
fucking Walder,
dumb Frey. I don't know, man. I don't think she kills them. If anything, the fact that she pretty much told them and they laughed at her, I think she's completely like, these motherfuckers don't take me seriously. Like, I'm good. Because I think she'd probably bring more attention to herself if she kills them and then they run across those bodies.
See, but that's the thing, right? Like right now, she's like, I could say anything to them. They're not. I just told them I was gonna kill the queen. They think that she's such a little innocent girl that she can't do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or just one person being able to kill the queen.
Right, and I don't know. I think they're dead, man. I don't think they stand a chance.
I kind of hope not. I kind of hope that she has like a rule within her. She's Batman. I don't kill, only I do.
Oh, okay. Just hoping for the best from Arya.
Yeah, I just want someone to be somewhat. Just have some code. Just have someone have some moral code.
There's no compass. Where's the fucking compass, man?
Speaking of fucked up compasses, though, let's talk about the Hound. Right, her friend. Yo, the Hound. What a fucking turnaround.
Right.
Like okay, I've been doing a lot of the talking. What do you tell me what you think about the Hound after this episode?
What do I think of the Hound? Well, the Hound right now just seems to me like the guy who he was being before the end of last season, right? He's a different man. He he doesn't understand why he's alive. He doesn't see the reason for him being alive, right? He says, why am I this piece of shit who's killed so many people, good people, innocent people? Why am I here? Why me, right? And he doesn't feel like he fits in this world anymore. Like it's a it's the same world. Everything always fucking happens to like the people who can't control anything. There's this game going on. He knows it's a game. He knows everyone's playing it, and he's just fed up, right? Um, but he hates that he played a role in it altogether. So to him, he's wanted to stay as far away from all this bullshit as possible. Now he's in it. Like he's back in it. They kill the people who were kind of like the guy who kind of was pulling him out of it and helping him. And now he's heading what seems to be, this is just speculation on my part, but what seems to be towards Winterfell. This is my hope that he's heading towards Winterfell. I would like nothing more than to see this guy at Winterfell next to Jon Snow. But that's neither here nor there.
I think he's heading to King's Landing. His story has to kill the Mountain.
Clegane Ball?
Yeah.
You're on Clegane Ball? I don't think so, man.
He has to kill him. He has to kill him. He has to kill him. He has to kill him.
I don't know, man. I'm not. I think Clegane Bowl is not gonna happen. I don't think Clegane Bowl's for us, man.
All right, let's make a friendly wager.
Okay.
Is it all right? Friendly wager. July 16th, 11:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jumpy and Jay have agreed to have a gentleman's agreement on the final outcome between the Mountain and the Hound. Jumpy elects to have the
Clegane Bowl.
have the Hound kill the Mountain, whereas Jay says that shall not happen.
Right.
Let everyone listening to this be the witness.
Winterfell.
Let everyone listening to this be the witness. What does the winner get?
What does the winner get? See, now you're gonna bring thinking into this shit. All right. I don't know.
I'm gonna bottle of mead.
A mead, huh? I can
Yeah.
make a bottle of mead.
All right.
Shit, nobody loses in this case.
Well, you lose because I want all of it. I want all the mead.
All right.
Make me all the mead. I don't know.
got
You
you.
buy me a beer or something whenever we hang out, but we'll figure out a better challenge. Or if you guys listening can come up with a better bet, let us know. Let us know. At PvE Podcast on Twitter. Send us a note. Tell us what that bet should be.
Right.
But yeah, what I thought was very interesting with the Hound was the sense of guilt he had when he finds the farmer and the daughter that he pretty much stole.
Left to their demise.
Yeah, it was because it's weird because it's still like you can tell he knows it's the right thing to do, but he doesn't believe it.
Sure.
Because it's like he explains, he's like I don't fucking know this prayer. He's like he just buried him in the ground for the sake of doing it, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder if he'll actually ever be a quote unquote good person, or he'll always be in this kind of moral limbo.
I would like to see many people in this show at least have their arc come full circle, where they were bad, they did bad things, but they redeemed themselves in the end. But I want them dead in the end. You know what I mean? Like you don't deserve to live. I'm just saying you could die in peace. Is all I'm saying.
I can fuck with that. Yeah. You find peace within yourself, and then game over.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we cut back to Sam. Finds
Sam the Slayer.
Sam the Slayer in the sack. Is he still a virgin?
Hell no. Hell no. Sam was definitely slaying pussy. Well, that was vulgar.
Wow, that was Jesus. I'm not cutting that out. I'm not cutting that out.
No, there's no time for this shit.
No, you fucked up. You fucking idiot. Yeah. So, but then I think the more important thing that came out of that second bit with Sam was we find ourselves with the Thing. What's his face? The guy who betrayed Daenerys.
The Thing. What's his face? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Oh, you know what? I could easily look this up. This is.
I'll
make the show wait.
I'll make this show wait. Yeah. Who did you find? Huh?
I'm just saying. I mean, this isn't hard. This is not Jorah Mormont.
It begins with a Jorah and it ends with a what?
Mormont. All right. Yo, he has come a long way with that fucking scaly shit.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know how far. We saw it up his arm, right?
And wasn't the last time we saw him? He had like a little patch.
He was patchy. He was ashy as fuck. Yeah.
Yo, no amount of fucking shea butter can fucking save this.
No. Not even that dragon shea butter.
No. But yeah, so,
it's interesting that he's there.
Yeah, how did he get there?
How did he get there? Well, I believe in a previous episode, like you guys are gonna have to forgive us because, like I said, this is 20 minutes after the show, and I'm catching a flight to LA in a few hours. I'm fucking tired. But in a previous episode, he said he was going to the Citadel because supposedly there was a chance that the cure would be there, or that the Macers would be able to find a cure. That's why he's there, because
I don't know if I remember that or if you're just implanting that memory in my head.
No. And maybe this will jog your memory, because Daenerys Targaryen said to him, like, to keep fighting. You know what I mean? And she was almost in tears because she had exiled him. She's like, you need to fight and all this other shit. And he's like, all right, I'll fight for you, So that's where we are.
Okay, that makes sense. But then I wonder why they have him, like, I guess locked up because, he kind of has, like, he has super AIDS.
Well, he's locked up, one, because a single touch can infect a person.
Well, I guess that's terrible because AIDS, you don't get it through touch. I guess, God damn it. Super herpes.
I'm just trying to glaze over this right now when you're not helping me.
Super herpes.
Super herpes. Definitely the super herpes.
The super herpes.
But also at some point you turn into kind of like a zombie who give no fucks, and you just start attacking people.
Like a putty from.
Like a putty, bro.
From the new Power Rangers, yeah.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah, finally watched that shit. Finally watched that movie.
Good on you. You want to get back to the fucking show now? You want to do that?
No.
Where were we? Yeah, man. Sam is there, right? We saw him find the glass thing, right? Where the glass is. It's over at Daenerys' house, her new crib, her new spot. Watch the next episode of MTV's Cribs. You'll see her showing you around. But Jorah's there, and although we found that information, like I speculated earlier, there could be the information of Jon's lineage there, and also now we have Jorah there. So there's a lot more to be done at the Citadel. There's more to come from that than just Sam, finding this and cleaning shit buckets. All right, are you there?
No, I'm here. I'm fascinated by your shit bucket talk.
Yeah. I don't know where it's gonna go, but there's definitely more to this, and we've yet to scratch the surface of it. I don't know there's much more we could speculate on it, and one thing that I really don't want to do is over speculate, where we come up with our own theory of what's fucking amazing and great, and it's just bullshit. We just pull it out of our ass, and then we're disappointed when it doesn't happen.
The last time we talked about Game of Thrones?
Stop. Stop. Don't do
But
this.
how did you feel about the ending of this episode? Like, we finally get to see Daenerys. Oh, you know,
Okay.
we finally got to see her, and it's just like, I don't know. I
Wait,
felt,
are we there yet?
yeah, that's right after the thing.
No shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I have such a problem with the end of this episode, because it's so abrupt. Because you see Sam interacting with the thing, and then you have Daenerys.
Okay. Okay. So yes,
Oh,
you're
did you
right.
want to take
You're
a step
right.
back and finish what you were talking about? Because I don't know how
No, no,
much
no.
more you're gonna.
I don't want to beat a dead horse. Like I got my point across there, but no, like I'm just surprised of where we are. But yeah, we're back with Danny, and I had mixed feelings about the scene with Danny, and I know we're on time constraints, and I know we're trying to shove a lot of things into episode one. Um, to begin with, I was underwhelmed by her home.
Yo, it plays a piece of shit.
Yo, no bullshit, right? The dragons were like, "Yo, we're home, happy as fuck." I'm like, "This place is whack, man. Have y'all seen King's Landing?
Yo,
That's just like nice.
that's just lit. Yo,
That's just nice, man.
That's the Ritz. We had a Motel 6, dog.
Right?"
Fuck you mean?
And I'm
Fuck you
like,
mean?
"Okay, all right, I get it." And we see Danny. She arrives. Danny's home. Respect.
They're at the what's his face where Homeboy was posted up before. The one Stannis.
Stannis Baratheon.
Yes,
Yep.
the true King of the North.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Stannis. Fucking idiot.
It's fucking yo, Mister. Let me burn my daughter right quick, Mister. God, what a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
prick.
what a scumbag, man. Just like
Oh,
no, that's a man with no moral compass at all, man. He was just
oh.
manipulated by power
He didn't have a
and
compass.
gave no fucks.
Dog. Oh, that hurt me. That's why I felt so bad for Davros, right?
Davos, yeah.
Davos. Dog. Oh.
Yeah, he was like the last person alive who actually gave a fuck about the kid, you know?
Oh,
All
God.
right, we can't dwell. We can't dwell. The point is,
okay.
she takes a walk around her home and they end up in the war room. And I'm standing here and I'm like, you know, there's got to be something else. We can't just end on a scene and like some music. And I feel like what she said with the little time that was left was perfect. And I'm glad that's all it was, you know? Although I wanted to see more of that, I can understand where we are and that we still have a few episodes to you know, divulge into all that. So her just standing in her war room saying, "So do we begin?" Perfect. Perfect. That works for me.
That ending, the very, very end of it works. It's just she's finally there.
Right.
She's finally like, because it's okay. So it's hard.
And it was underwhelming, wasn't it? Wasn't it underwhelming?
When she first landed, that's the part I have the big problem with. But I can kind of see where if she's like, "Oh my god, I'm finally," and it's like, okay, that doesn't fit her character, and
Right.
it's like overacting. But at the same time, this felt like it was just like she just landed anywhere. Like I felt I've seen more passion from her arriving at some of the other cities on the eastern side of the world
Yeah.
than arriving in her land. Like
Absolutely.
what belongs to her.
There was just nothing that felt special about this place. And they had it was so bland. You know what I mean? Where the
Yeah.
fuck was the CGI at? Like somebody's got to be fired right now, man. Like I don't know what they expected him to do, but that guy fucked up, man. Like there were a few things that needed to be done in order to make this special to the audience, right? As special as it's supposed to be to her. We're supposed to see a homecoming for her. Like she's back. This is where she belongs,
This is
right?
what she's been working towards.
Yeah. And we arrive and we're just like, okay.
This is
All
cool.
right. Cool.
Cool. Let's take a little tour. Hey, MTV Cribs, welcome to my
Yeah.
house. Hey, this is my dragon statue. Hey, these are my stairs.
Bro, like
Hey.
even when we saw the veil for the first time, we're like, yo, that shit's crazy. Right? Like where the veil is standing and like the blood gate and all that, you're like, yo, this shit's kind of wild, man. This shit was like somebody fucked up. Somebody's manager fucked up when they let this shit go through. Some editor fucked up when he just put it in. I'm like, yo, this is wrong, man.
It's just like, okay, so there's this land that used to belong to Stannis, and no one wanted to claim it. Like, someone just left a complete back door open to this. Like, that's the part that bothers me the most. It's like especially with Cersei knowing that there's enemies to all sides. Why isn't there a battle? Why isn't there a battle to take this?
I guess I can understand in a way, right? Right now, Cersei's army is spread very thin. Okay, they've got enemies in all directions, and they have people at all forts. The Freys were just taken out by a mysterious fucking stranger, right? And they can't be everywhere at once. And yeah, I get. Well, this is a place where they expected, like Jamie literally said, that's where they would arrive, right?
I don't know if he explicitly called it. I can't recall, but still.
Oh yeah. In the little room where the painting was on the floor, he was like, "Yo, that's where she'll come from. It'll be from the east. It'll be from this spot." Why were people there?
Over? Yeah. Okay.
But I can say there are a lot of fucking fortresses and a lot of fucking castles on this world that we haven't heard of. And I bet they're all over those. And I bet you they're nearby. They're just not at this one in particular.
Yeah, but also dragons. It's also like you can't have something. You can't be like, oh, we're gonna take over the fortresses that are near our home. Yeah, the dragon could just fly over it. You know that, right? Like
right.
You need distance. Like distance is your friend when it comes to dragon fighting.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Everything. Yeah, and we already know that that boats are a no-go against dragon. You don't bring boats to a dragon fight.
You don't. Facts.
It's just a bad idea, man.
Facts.
And not only that, now you're gonna bring boats to a dragon fight led by Tyrion, the right hand, bro. Tyrion eats boats for breakfast. Okay,
it's true. Call him Lil Boat.
He's young hotness, man. Young hotness.
Lil Boat.
Tyrion, aka Lil Boat.
AKA Lil Boat. Fuck Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty ain't Lil Boat. Tyrion's Lil Boat.
Lil Tugboat.
Lil Tugboat. Yeah. So I definitely had a problem with this ending scene. Other than the actual very ending. The very ending was very much kind of within Dany's wheelhouse. It's like, okay, I got over the sentimental shit. Let's get down to business. But there wasn't really a sentimental part to kind of get over, in my opinion. It was just, it was very cut and dry.
Yeah. What I want to see, by the way, we got all these battles going on. We've seen a lot of fights, right? We've seen a lot of wars, a lot of battles. Homestead, Battle of the Bastards, on and on and on and on, right? I need to see the Battle of the Greyjoys. I need to see them at sea. Ships going at it. Like, bring me Pirates of the Caribbean, Game of Thrones. That would be sick. I just need to see more of Euron Greyjoy, or whatever the fuck his name is. That dude's, yeah, that dude looks sick.
Captain Jack Greyjoy?
Captain Jack Greyjoy. Yep.
I don't care about his character. He can die. Like I said, he can go look for that priceless gift and just fucking die. He could be Gendry, and I wouldn't care.
No shit. Plot twist.
Small plot twist. That's actually Gendry. It's actually Gendry.
It's actually him.
And that,
Someone's gonna believe us.
And that actually brings us to the end.
Does, man.
It was a solid first episode.
I'm happy with it, man.
I was telling one of my friends that
you don't have any friends. Shut up.
No, I was telling myself.
I was talking to myself. And
this episode had to be slow, but I fear that it's going to be a slow burn till the mid-season break, and then everything happens in the next half. And I really hope they don't do that. I really hope they don't.
I do not feel that this will be slow. I feel like we're going to keep a steady pace. I don't feel that this episode was slow. I feel like we started off on fire with fucking Young Savage.
It cooled down a bit, though.
Yo, they gave it to us early, all right? We can't get it all day long.
I want all night. I want it all.
This ain't Battle of the Bastards, bro. We can't get it all hour, man.
Nah, you're right. You're right. You're
Yo,
right. It was
young
just,
Savage gave it to us early.
yo, God, blessed, blessed.
Yo, what was it? Winter came.
Winter came for House Frey, and the North remembers.
Winter came for House Fran. The North remembers. Some
Yeah,
fucked up shit.
those were two fucking killer lines, man.
Savage.
That's,
Those little oh, and the way she like kept the little girl from drinking it too.
That too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be everyone's basic Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat caption. The North remembers.
Word.
Yeah, it's gonna be all over the internet. Even the name of this episode. I think I didn't look into the promo for next week, and I probably should have before we recorded this. But I wanted to get on this as soon as possible. Did you get a chance to look at it?
At the promo for next season?
For next episode.
For next episode, I'm sorry. I did, but I can't say that I remember any of it. It was really fast. It was a lot of cutscenes, which I like. I don't like getting into the promo scene, the promo whatever. It's I feel like it's like watching a trailer for a movie, and it's kind of pointless because I'm gonna see it next week. You know what I mean?
Okay. Actually, there's the thing that bothers me the most. I have to wait a week now.
Yeah,
as
no
someone
shit,
who
right?
binged all six seasons prior to this in a week and a half, now I have to wait a week. I literally have to wait the amount of time that it took me to actually catch up.
Yeah, my top quotes though. My top quotes were Arya's quote at the very beginning, and then Danny at the very end. So how when do we begin?
Yeah,
Those top quotes.
Quote sandwich.
And
quote sandwich.
biggest feels of the night were Jon Snow speaking to his people and having the kids take the knee in front of him.
Biggest feel. Oh, good.
I just feel like that was like a big step for the North. You know what I mean? To me, it was major. Like this is him making his first decisions as a king to unite the North.
Okay, actually, yeah, it's actually a pretty good point. Actually, I think they should make this a recurring segment. I like that, like top quotes and top feels.
Yeah.
Top quote for me, the North remembers. Obviously, it's just
right.
It's just powerful.
Yeah.
Top feels for me, the Hound burying the farmer and his daughter. Also, the farmer's daughter is a delicious pizza at Ann Pizza. Shout out to the DMV for Ann Pizza. There's a pizza called the Farmer's Daughter. It's got egg on it. Yo, it's fucking lit. But yeah, no, it was for me it was the next big step for the Hound. And I mean, we already kind of covered this, so I'm not going to rehash anything. But yeah, it's
I like that one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh man, I don't know. It's so sad. It's just like, because I didn't even realize, I didn't notice the knife until the guy pointed it out, and I was like, oh no, there's this fucking rusty blade. Oh, he killed her.
Yeah, man.
Man. Oh, he killed his dog. Oh my god.
And when the Hound at the beginning, when the guy was like, let's see if they have any wine in the house or whatever, the Hound was like, they don't, because he already knew. He took it with him when he left them there. Did you know that?
I didn't realize he took the wine, but I do know that he
Oh, bro, he left them broke. He left them on the floor bleeding out. He left them with he took his money out of his side.
Yeah.
And he took the liquor, and he was out. Some ruthless shit. Hound's come a long way.
He has come a long way.
That's a good feels moment. I like that one.
Yeah. I guess with that said, it kind of brings us to the end of the show.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. Yeah.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to share this platform with you and the audience again. Hopefully we'll take the lessons we've learned from, I guess, the first time we tried this.
Absolutely.
And hopefully kind of build off of that. We want to definitely make this year a little bit more impactful in terms of our presence in the podcasting world. But,
absolutely. I agree with all that. Yeah. No, and I'd love to hear what the people listening think about our take on it, and if they feel like we missed anything that was like major, and we're just too fucking sleepy to remember it.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you feel like we forgot something, make sure to check, well, check out our different social media platforms. Yell at us on there. We always we'll find a way to hear from you all. And
Definitely.
if you are interested in reaching out, feel free to check out our Twitter at PvE Podcast. Feel free to leave us a voicemail on SpeakPipe. So that's on speakpipe.com/PvE Podcast. Send us an email, askpve@gmail.com, or hit us up on the gram on IG PvE Podcast. Feel free to share our show with all of your friends. Tell them you can find us on iTunes, Overcast, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube, and a direct RSS link. And if you're ever interested in watching us play and go through general shenanigans, check out our Twitch, twitch.tv /PvE podcast, or on Mixer. Is it mixer.pro now? Mixer.pro /PvE podcast.
Is it really? Can they just keep like one thing?
Yeah, right. It was Beam, now Mixer. But if you're on Mixer, just look for PvE podcast. You'll find us. Yeah.
And you know what? Good on y'all for finally reaching our Game of Thrones podcast after having listened to 300 before us, right?
Oh yeah.
Good dedication.
You're
Respect.
dedicated to the brand. Now just kind of move us up the list. Make us like let's shoot for number 5. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. Just top 5.
Just
top
go
5.
for sponsor level here.
Just top 5.
Audible,
top
hit
5.
me up, right?
Yo, hey, what's good? Yeah, but for Jay, I'm Jump, and we're out. See you next week, guys.
See you guys. Bye.
Peace.
Dum 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 dum.